There we go. Perfect. All right, we're into it. We're into it here. We've got Vinchester facing up against Jordan. This is the Resurgence $10,000 tournament. Jordan has been casting all day, and now he has to play a best of 5 against Vinchester of all people. I think he was live for like 7 hours casting. So I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do it, but he's going to try, and he's gone for the Portuguese. Now, players draft for each other in this tournament, so that's why we see Vinchester using the Burmese. Only MBL would use the Burmese, unironically, and an open land map. Holy shit, fastest start to a stream I've ever seen. You've never seen a stream like this before. I've had so many people telling me that my streams are fantastic. They're fabulous. Better than anyone's, faster than anyone's. No one has ever started a stream as fast as me before. Exercept. Thank you. Yo, Bard. Thank you, dude. Thank you for the prime. All right, so Burmese against Portuguese. And the map is going to be Plateau. And it's called Plateau because we have this lovely plateau up top here. Now, players are going to go down to the edge, likely, to get their wood. Although there are wood lines at the top here. They're probably going to go down to this area like Jordan is. And Vinchester is also doing the same thing. Other than that, fairly standard resources, except the golds on the outer edge are only 2 tiles. So gold control is going to matter because once you're done this main one, just 2 tiles, 2 tiles, 2 tiles, 2 tiles. Not a lot of extra gold nearby your base. So we'll see what players decide to do here. Gold is forward. Stone is forward for Jordan. Gold is forward for Vinchester. The stone is relatively safe. So maybe he can wall that up if he wants to take it and potentially go into something like Aaron Bite. We will see. He'll likely open, if I know Vinchester, with Burmese men-at-arms into range. Probably. Some opening like that. I love Plateau. It's offered great games so far. It has, hasn't it? In I haven't seen many in this tournament. I think Vinchester and Plateau played one on here. But we also saw it in the Medieval Brawl, Jordan's Medieval Brawl, the weekly tournament. We've seen this map, right? Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I wasn't casting today. I was busy getting my car out of the shop for the 2nd time in a week. So, that's what I was doing. That's where I was, in a different town. Thunder Troll, thank you for the prime, dude. Welcome back. Yet another month had passed, and Thunder Troll was still sending his money to some random bald man in Canada over the internet. Thunder Troll wondered, what good is my money doing? But he had more than enough, so he decided to give every month on the 20th day of that month to the said bald man over the internet. Co-cast with Nilly? Isn't he playing right now? Yo, KGL, thank you for the 8 months. All right, so Vinchester going forward for these berries, and these berries are very exposed. Way more forward than his gold. And look at Jordan's berries. Nice and safe-ish, kind of, maybe, potentially, behind his base. So Vinch is going to need to do something to lock this down. It looks like he almost got Jordan's cav with that nice little quick gate, but he didn't quite manage to pull it off. And I fully expect Vinchester to be going up after these 2 vills, adding a barracks, and then going for some sort of men-at-arms approach here. Now for Jordan, we could see the same. We could see a one-range defense play from him if he suspects the men-at-arms are coming. But Vinchester right now is just locking down this area. And Jordan's going to be going up 20 population. Vinchester will be going up 20 population. The man who's been casting all day has 0 seconds of idle TC time. Thank you, Dave. That was beautiful. No problem, man. You are beautiful. You're breathtaking. Does anyone remember that? Oh my god. Does anyone when everyone loved Keanu Reeves because he was part of the Cyberpunk 2077 thing, and then Cyberpunk dropped? Oh. God, Cyberpunk sucked. I played that game for about 30 minutes. I had to update my drivers 3 times because everything was bugging out. Imagine, okay, POV, right? You are a cyberpunk waiter. You've been waiting for 5 years, right? All your hopes are pinned on this. You own a PlayStation 4 and you purchase it on PlayStation 4 and attempt to play. Put yourself in that position and try not to cry. Still better than New Matrix? I haven't watched the New Matrix yet. All right, so Winchester's coming forward. Interesting. And look at this. He waited until the scout was out of the way. He has more HP than Jordan's scout because he attacked it with the TC early on. He waited till the scout was out of the way, and then he came forward with the villagers, but Jordan's not falling for this. Oh, Jordan is falling for this. So Winchester knows that Jordan doesn't know that he's on his way. And this is fantastic. And now Jordan's going to be pushed off the gold, and Jordan was going for the singular range defense. And he's only got 115 gold. So that's exactly 2 archers, and then you can think about the third archer that might have been if you were on gold for a little bit longer. Still, he can come back here for gold if he sees it, if he sees any of the extra. He doesn't. The only extra gold he sees is over here. And I think Vinchester spotted those vills over there. So this may be really good for Vinchester. He's already locked down that gold. He's hunting around the berries. Manages to snipe the villager through the berries. See, I thought long swords were only available in the Castle Age, but these swords seem to be very long. Because they made their way right through this little gap here. F in the chat for the poor villager that went down there on the berries. From Jordan. You hate to see it, and he's not going to be happy about that. But it is what it is, and he's just going to have to deal with it. And he actually has access to a gold over here, and he started with archer production. Vinchester has also started with archer production. Unfortunately for him, Burmese archers are dog water. They are dog water. They are awful. So, in the feudal age, they're fine. But when you get up in ages, you're lacking some key upgrades for those things. So you don't want to continue into archer production. But still, in the feudal age, you will be fine initially. Just to keep the pressure up. But eventually, you're going to have to tech into something else. No Burmese archers have full upgrades? Okay, keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. Alright, so what's Jordan doing? It's blacksmith here for him. Vinchester with some idle TC time there. Looks like 16 seconds more than Jordan. And he got town watch. So that's why the villager count is even right now, even though Jordan's lost one. It's because our boy got town watch. And now he's on to the gold over here. The skirmisher is simply guarding against that villager. And now the archer is going to attack. And now the skirmisher attacks. There we go. Instructions unclear for that skirm. And they've stacked up on top of each other, which looks very interesting. But they're going to continue harassing this. It doesn't look like Jordan knows about that. He's busy with this army back here. He's busy building a tower over here. And the pressure is all over him from Vinchester. Jordan is now not on a gold. He is not on a gold. He needs to drop farms for extra food because he was struggling with food, which means he won't have the wood to make more military. Jordan is in a really, really rough spot right now. A better duo than Vinch and going forward is Vinch and armies on stand ground. I like putting armies on stand ground. I always put my range units on stand ground. But then again, I'm not a pro player, so I have nothing against stand ground. Besides, what was that skirmisher going to do? It's probably better in the grand scheme of things that you waited for the archer to arrive before attacking. Oh my god, and this is why you put them on stand ground. Do you see? This is why you put them on stand ground, chat. Otherwise, they run into the TC like a bunch of idiots. Thank you, Paradox. Thank you for the 16 months, my dude. Thank you. Stand ground always. Pochi. Alright, so Jordan tried to come forward to do damage to Vinchester, but it's not happening. Look at the idle TC time racking up for Jordan now. You saw how desperate he was to drop those farms. He's dropped enough farms. He spent the wood, and now he's got a decent amount of food in the bank, but he wasn't making villagers. And Vinchester has pulled ahead now. 32 vills to 28 for Jordan. Jordan has no Horus Collar, no double bid axe that's coming in right now. Winchester only with double bid axe, and he's got a considerable amount of farms as well. Yo, Batfink, welcome back, dude. Welcome back. And welcome everyone.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome everyone. Sorry I couldn't get the rest of the sets today. I know it's been a long day of sets if you've been watching, but I'm here now, so we'll be doing this one and then maybe some custom scenario after this is completed. Hopefully we get 5 games and it goes a couple hours. Alright, so men-at-arms, archers, villagers are all over the place. You can tell maybe the casting all day is taking a toll out of Jordan here. Maybe it's taking a toll on him. He had units all over the place, but he's managed to defend. He has managed to defend. He's got a tower on his woodline. He's got a decent amount of farms down. Even without Horoskull, at least the number is good. He's got 12. Going for a market now, and he has access to the gold. Not his main one, but he's managed to secure this, which is better than nothing, for sure. I had no idea that Viper had gotten so good at AoE4. Hey man, he won the first major AoE4 tournament. He's won a couple Age of Empires 4 tournaments. And then he went to N4C, got his ass handed to him, and then decided to focus on Golden League. That's why he hasn't been playing AoE2 the last few months, because he's focused on the that tournament. I'd say Dave isn't as hot as people think. What blasphemy is that? Maddie? Oh, come on, Vince. You gotta get this. One skirm, trying to save the Vil. Vil goes for a gate right there. Vinchester fires at the gate instead of the villager. And, man, that villager just snuck his way out of that. That was a great play from Jordan there with that gate to keep this villager alive. He's still got some idols over here, but he's getting everything sorted out. Vinchester is ahead in villagers, but I think Jordan has the better civ. So long term, this looks good for Jordan. It's just if he can make it through this period where he's been taking a lot of damage. He does snipe a villager from Vinchester, and I believe that's the first vill of the game down from Vinchester. Jordan has only lost 2. But Vinch is on the way to the castle age. Jordan probably another 30 seconds away from clicking up. He's going for another archer range, and he's on stone, so maybe considering a castle, maybe considering a few extra TCs. He's only on stone with 3, so... Ban him? Oh, if I banned Maddie for every bad thing they've said. Ooh. He banned many times. And it's a stable play from Vinchester. But where's the army? He's getting bloodlines right now. He has no opportunity to go for scouts over here. All you need is like 1 scout to drive the skirmisher army away. Unfortunate timing for Vinch that the skirms arrived right when he was getting bloodlines. Yeah. And now he goes for a scout. It's like, oh my god, this is annoying. They're not going to kill any Vils, but you can't leave them alone. You have to respect the skirmishers. Forgot about this monstrosity. You forgot about Dave Aokwai. Damn. And here come the archers. Ooh, and Vinchester is forced into going for a tower, and he only made 1 scout. He didn't queue up a second one. He was getting the armor upgrade. He's now trying to buy himself enough time with the scout and the skirmishers to get the tower up, but this is good pressure from Jordan. Gonna buy him a little bit of time. Now Vinch can't afford a castle. He had to go for a tower here. He had to go for a tower there. Can't afford a castle right away to lock down his base. Getting some knights onto the field. The knights are going to be really good, especially since Jordan is so open. The wood line is open. There's only 1 tower there. The gold is kind of open. He has to retreat from the stone. Looping around to the other side of the farms with the archers and skirmishers. And still has the villager lead as well, although he's housed right now. It's a little bit of an issue. When are you starting the review roulette? Probably like Tuesday of next week, I think would be good. It's a long weekend, so I might be busy on Monday. I'm not going to be here on Sunday. I'll be casting tomorrow, but... if anyone's not familiar, I have a new content idea. We'll get to it after this, though. Because these archers that are generally considered pretty useless in the Castle Age for Burmese have managed to kill a villager, and the knights pick off a second villager, and now Jordan is being chased by a bear. Everything is going wrong right now, and this is what knights can do early on in the game if you're on an open map that it's really tough to lock down. They can just run around, and the entire army from Jordan needs to chase. Meanwhile, Winchester completely safe at home, and he's going to be going forward with a castle right here. He's going to need some military right here. Oh, yeah. Right on that gold. Oh, baby. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. He just dumps that castle right down on Jordan's face. And that is a very demoralizing castle if you're Jordan. You can't really do anything about it. You're clearing up the army behind, but you're still losing villagers because your army is so much less mobile than these knights. You've gone for a town center back here, but your main TC is going to die. You're not going to get access to this gold anytime soon. You're cut off your main stone now. What do you do? And all your farming eco was here too. Well, it was here before no horse collar really kicked in. This is over, man. Surely this is over, right? Vinchester now getting husbandry, is getting forging. Not adding Arambai, he's still going for knights here. And I think he can just kind of hang out in this area, wait for the TC to get taken down by the castle, and snipe all these vills. Jordan has 15 crossbows, and they're looping around. But Vinchester wisely already goes for a tower at the back, and he's got a mangonel here. Jordan's got to be careful with the tower fire, and he's got to be paying attention because the mangonel is coming in. The fast split doesn't save that man. Also a knight kind of protecting the mangonel. Vinchester needs 2 more knights here, and then he can... Wow, this army's not going to do much anyway. This was the hope, by the way. This was the pride and joy of Jordan. This was his one and only hope for salvaging this game, and he's not able to do any damage whatsoever. Food eco, gold eco, stone eco, wood eco looking better for Vinchester here. Jordan really with no advantages in this game other than the fact that maybe in the late game Portuguese are better than Burmese. But you have to get to the late game. Vince bullying the tournament host. Who the fuck is Vince? This is over. Jordan's like, I shouldn't have cast all day. It makes me tired. But he's going to send the vills back. He's fighting on. He's fighting on, and he's trying to micro against this mangonel. Maybe he wants to just micro this down and then call it. Get himself a little bit of a confidence boost. Because this is dead. He's got a TC back here. But Vinchester almost has enough stone for another castle. Maybe it's Michael Jordan versus Vince Carter. But we're in a dunk contest, so Vince is gonna win. GG. Vinchester takes game number 1 pretty convincingly there. It was a good strategy to come forward with that tower. All enabled because Jordan didn't have a scout in the middle. Jordan lost a little bit of HP there to the TC. Vinchester chased him away. Jordan had to run because he didn't have the HP. Vinchester sent the villagers and the militia at the exact same moment, kicked Jordan off the gold, and then Jordan had to protect this area. He was getting hit at the back on the wood line. There was just too many places to focus. Great stuff from Vinch, and we can see it in the Eco KD exactly what happened. 14-2. He just outrated him for sure. He didn't even go for the second TC. So good job there. Way better eco as well. Just food and stone. I guess more gold and more wood for Jordan, but without the food, it's going to be really tough to compete. Bah. All right. Vinchester goes up 1-0. So, like I was saying, oh, I should probably switch these drafts, right? I know you guys are not too fond of me having the orders messed up. Give me a second. Bop. There we go. We're anal, just say it. I would never call you anal. So, anyway, roulette or recording roulette is going to be my new series. We're going to do it next week. We're going to start it up. I'm taking user submitted recs because I have people asking me to cast the recorded games all the time. I have a channel for it in my Discord. I've never watched any of them. I should have, but I've never watched any of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename all the recs. I'm going to jumble them up. We're going to pick one at random, and then we're going to hide the player names as well using Capture Age. So, wow, this is so weird. Look at this. Pick is upside down. What the hell? So, we won't know the elo. We don't know who the players are. It's going to be like a kind of hidden cup kind of vibe to it. And we don't know what happens in the games either because I'm not going to vet them first. So, we could get terrible games. We could get good games. But right now, I'm simply looking for recorded games from this patch. Drop them in my Discord in the rec submissions thing. All right? Pick is upside down because its opponent picks your civ. Ah, okay. That makes sense. We won't know shit, basically. Sounds good. Yeah. It's going to be an adventure. Oh, shit. How did they start so soon? I thought it was at live time. That's so weird. All right, let's go. We're into the next game already, apparently. And we're going to be Koreans and Celts, and it's going to be on Sahara. Because Jordan wants to go to bed. I mean, that makes sense. It does. It does make sense. And we're loading in right now. Here we are. And we've got Sahara, which has this hilly area in the middle. Golds are always forward on this map, I believe, to force more aggression. Berries can be forward, like we see with Jordan, but Winchester, fortunately, with the berries back. And Winchester also with 2 stones back. He's going to be playing as the Celts, and Jordan is going to be playing as the Koreans. Now, this gold is in the open, but at least it's fairly far away from this hill. And I think there's things that Jordan can do to shut it down. The berries might be an issue, but at least he has stone at the back with Koreans. We'll see what he goes for here. I would suspect maybe archers and then potentially into war wagons or something in the Castle Age. And then the Celts, probably a similar thing to last game, right? Men-at-Arms and or 2 militia drush or something like that into an archer follow-up. Does Vinch live in Russia? Yep. So it's pretty late for him. It's pretty late for both. See, if I were Jordan, I would want to play first, right? And then cast after that. But apparently the scheduling had him playing last after casting. I mean, respect to Jordan. Big respect to Jordan. Maybe he did this on purpose. Maybe he did this on purpose because he wants to be able to cast this whole tournament and not play the remaining rounds. I think we're in the quarterfinals right now. So maybe he's like, yeah, quarterfinals. That's good enough. Get me out of here. I like how we can see the elephant's little legs. They don't look proportional. It's like we're looking through an X-ray here. Like these back legs seem much bigger than these skinny little legs on the front. I think we're just seeing the bones. Yep. Vinch is a gamer. He just claps anytime. Yeah, exactly. Vinch doesn't care what time it is. See, Jordan is an older fellow, you know. He's got his routine, and he needs to go to bed on time. And here we go. 2 militia drush, just like I said. Winchester will try and get up a little bit fast and go into an archer follow-up here. Unless he does a lot of damage with this, and then he can go for some full walls. I mean, his base is fairly easily wallable. Wall here, 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 and here, and you're good to go. Now, when I cast with Jordan last weekend, he said that he doesn't respect the 2 militia drush. He said he doesn't respect it. And I told him you need to respect it, that you should respect all living things and all people. And he said no. So, I mean, we'll find out if he needed to. Winchester doing pressure right now. So far, Jordan's responded really well to this. And he's defending. And he's on the way to Feudal Age first. Okay. So it's probably going to be another solo archery range play here. Can't really get access to this gold yet, which might be an issue. But at least you can make 1 archer and then go into skirmishers if you really need it. And here he goes. Okay, he's going out to the gold right now. And that's perfect, actually. You set the mining camp right. Oh, yeah, baby. Woo! The problem with this, though, is if you ever lose control over this middle area of the map, they are stuck. Yeah, they are step bros stuck, all right? They are in there. You're going to need to delete that mining camp. But as of right now, you can fully disrespect this 2 militia drush. Fully disrespect it and just sit in here. And so far the drush hasn't done very much, but Vinchester wisely, look at this, adding in that 3rd militia, and he's going to turn the 2 militia drush into a men-at-arm forward. So that's really smart, because none of them have been really damaged. This guy is sitting at 32 HP, so he's only lost 8 HP. And even a 4th militia coming from Vinchester. Okay. Happy Friday, by the way. Is this Wong? Nope, I've seen this before from Vinch. He's like, yeah, the 2 militia drush hasn't really done much for me, but I'm going to add a few extra militia. I'm going to get men-at-arms, so I'll drop my archer range anyway, as we see double range from him. Wow. And I'm going to pressure this area, and maybe, you know what? Maybe Jordan putting this mining camp gave Vinchester some ideas. Because he's thinking, if I ever win the front here early, if I take advantage of this really early, I can snipe those 2 villas, or I force him to delete the mining camp. Has to come out, spend another 100 wood to make it, and I'm controlling his main gold area here. So it's going to be costly for him either way. Play all 5? Ah, it is not play all 5. Thank you very much for letting me know. This is best of 5. Thank you. All right, so Vinch looping around with these men-at-arms. We're cut up to real time again. And Jordan's just defending with 1 archer range. Very, very risky. Very risky here. 1 archer range against 2. Koreans, advantage is you get the armor upgrade for free. But I think Jordan saw... Oh, Jordan only saw 1 of them. Oh, no. He didn't see the 2nd archer range. He did not see the 2nd archer range, folks. Why did Vinch stop pressuring the goal with his men-at-arms? He's waiting for the archers to arrive. He's kind of buying himself enough time here. If he's out here with the men-at-arms with no range units behind, Jordan can clear all this stuff up. He wants to pull this away, and he wants to arrive here with his range units. He wants to give himself time to catch up in military numbers, because he's got 2 ranges versus 1. It's really smart, honestly, from Vinch. And now he's going to loop them back around, probably to meet with his army. And he's taking out the reinforcements from Jordan here. And I think Jordan is realizing he's in a super rough position. And he's just going to bring these guys back. But that means that the men-at-arms could potentially sneak in here once again. Gletching on the way for Vinch now. If Jordan is big brain, he'll be thinking about 2 archers already being out fast. Yeah, he might suspect that he saw 4 units. And that was with Winchester having a delayed feudal age. I think he might suspect it's 2 range for him, even though he can't see it. And he's looking right now. Thought the archers might be looping around. And the 4 men-at-arms are still alive. They're Celt men-at-arms, so they're fast. Means they can catch up to the skirms faster. And with 2 archer ranges producing, Winchester is going to have a hell of an army here. 14 military versus 8 from Jordan. And he's got these men-at-arms to dive the skirmishers. Oh, and now the archers are heading in towards the goal. Jordan needs to delete that. Like I said, it looks good early game, but it looks real bad once your opponent has military pressure. And Jordan is going to lose all of his archers. Winchester can just leave the men-at-arms to kill these skirmishers, and he can head into the wood line. And this is a quick one right here, folks. Jordan needs a tower here about 2 minutes ago. And it's just not to be. Like, he's walling this stuff in, but how do you kill this army? It's over. Oh, boy. What a play from Vinchester. 2 militia drush into add 2 extra militia on your way up into get the men-at-arms upgrade with double range behind. That is crazy aggression. After seeing the way the map's laid out with the forward golds. And honestly, oh god, I guess the game is, yeah, GG called by Jordan. 17 minutes and 21 seconds. Honestly, I think against most players, Jordan's defense would be fine. The 1 range defense. I think that's kind of like, that's like the meta, right? You see the 2 militia. You just expect that he's going 1 range behind that. You see him upgrade to men-at-arms, and you're thinking, wow, there's no way that this guy is going to go 2 archer ranges. He's just going to stay on 1. And he was wrong. He was wrong. I think maybe a tower on the gold. As soon as you see the other range units coming here, and you're still chasing the men-at-arms back here, I think you need a tower on this gold. Yeah, he would have towered had he seen the 2nd range. Yep. That was so big, him not seeing that. Winchester's very fortunate that he didn't. That's crazy, man. That's a quick game. Oh my god. Great stuff, though. It's pretty fun to see, like, the mix-ups you can do with that. And trust Winchester to show us. All right. So here we go. Back to this, and we might be done with this set in like 30 minutes. Oh, poor Jordy. Okay, win with the Celts, win with the Burmese, loss with the Portuguese, and loss with the Koreans. And then we look at this, and we had a loss on Sahara. And then Plateau was the first game. Spec dashboard is offline. Oh no. Oh, it's fine. I have the match link in the Discord. It's all right. Good. Jordan's body is asleep since like 2 or 3 hours ago. Yeah. Yeah, man. I guess I saw earlier in the chat that the logic was it's fairer to Yo to let him play first, and probably Jordan doesn't want to play in the middle of the day when he's casting, but he's asked a lot of himself to cast all day and then start playing, and Vinchester will punish you for that. Winchester has no mercy for that, okay? He says it's a $10,000 tournament. I do not care. Thank you very much. I am going to punish you. And Winchester, what? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Winchester missing his sheep by a tile, but he's going to find these ones. He might find these ones eventually. Anyway, he's playing as Bohemians. This is Arabia. And Jordan is playing as the Vietnamese. Now, Vietnamese, only a little bit better than the Bohemians, I would say, in a 1v1 Arabia matchup. But Bohemians do have their bonuses. They can get fervor, which means fast villagers. They also have the hand cannons in Castle Age. And they have some cheaper buildings as well. So we'll see what Winchester decides to go for. But I think Jordan theoretically should have the advantage. Honey Badger is a proud VOD goblin. Well, I'm glad that you're proud of yourself. Even if your parents aren't. I'm happy that you enjoy looking in the mirror. Well done. Jordy is 100% panicked when looking at his stream. Dude, did you see him? I tuned in when he was casting with Tristan. My man was frazzled. He obviously has been up a very long time, all right? He looked like the professor from Back to the Future. Jordan looked like he was about to go hop in his DeLorean outside, all right? My man's hair was all over the place. Still jealous of it, though. Honestly. What's your favorite soccer team? I'm a Chelsea guy. I know, I just made enemies. I probably just made a friend, though. Like, Davidson is pretending he doesn't know Doc Brown. I was trying to remember the name. I was trying to remember the name. Unsubbed? Well, that's just too bad. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is... No. Nope. 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 He wants it to be over. He's giving him back the sheep. You can't be this nice when you're losing 2-0. And Vinchester tosses a heart. He's not going to do him any favors, though. Go douche him or something, Vinch. Teach him a lesson. Oof, Dave. Chelsea, really? I've liked Chelsea since I was 6 years old, my friend. I used to play soccer on Sundays. And Premier League matches were only televised on Sundays. And they would play them. So basically, in my time zone, they would play at like 10 or 11. And then I would go play soccer at like noon or so. Oh, Jordan moonwalking. Go play at like noon or 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So I'd always watch the soccer matches beforehand. And I really liked the color blue. And Chelsea with their very nice blue uniforms. I don't know. That's how I started liking them. So it's not like I watched them win the Champions League and then suddenly became a fan, you know? It's a good reason. Hey, it's better than a lot of reasons for liking a sports team. It's called football. Yeah, the problem is that we have another sport called football. So if I were to use football, there would be many people confused. If I use soccer, there's literally nobody confused, and there's just a couple angry Europeans. So I'd rather have angry Europeans than people being confused at literally what sport I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Makes a whole lot of sense to me. If I'm ever in Europe, I call it football, okay? Whenever I'm in Europe, I call it football, all right? I'm talking to like a British person in Europe somewhere, I'll call it football, okay? Is that enough? Good. Thank you. Why is it called football if you're carrying the ball with your hand? Whoa, we never heard that argument before. Oh my God. Somebody give this man the Nobel Prize. He's figured it. This is a very colorful bird. It's a macaw. Okay, so what's the build here? They're both going up to Feudal Age. We had a 20 pop-up here from Vinchester. We had a 21 pop-up from Jordan. Winchester is going to be going into archers here. He's got 2 villagers on gold, and there's the archer range. Does he follow up with the second one is the question. Jordan is trying to scout that out right now. And Jordan is going to be going for an archer range as well. Now, Vietnamese should be able to do this a little bit better than the Bohemians. And Jordan will likely get both of his eco upgrades here too. Because they only cost food, and he doesn't have to spend wood on it. So, yeah. Isn't American football just rugby for pansies? Not really. I've played both. There's like, at a certain point, the armor that you wear in football, or the armor that you wear in hockey or whatnot, like the big heavy pads and stuff, at a certain point, it makes the game more dangerous because it's literally a weapon. Like if you, an elbow pad in hockey, holy shit, dude. If you get hit with that, it's literally like fucking cement, bro. And same with a shoulder pad in football. A helmet coming at your own helmet. Like, oh my God, man. It's, oh, it is something. So it is an elbow. It's even worse, man. It's even worse. Yeah. Anyway, we got archers coming forward from Vinchester. What do you think about flag football? I love flag football. I love it. I think it's really fun. I used to like touch football a lot. But our rules for touch football was like 2 hands and you have to give them a push. So it was more like shove football than it was touch. All right, here we go from Vinchester. He's got 2 archers here and the scout. Good job from Jordan to micro down that scout. He's trying to finish this wall here on the side, trying to wall to his TC, and he's going to have archers out, and the archers from Vietnamese have a little bit of extra HP. I'm trying to select the archer to show. So they have 6 more HP, which means they can tank another hit. So really, really useful for him, and he's going to be able to defend here, and he's going for the big wall off this way too. I'm surprised he doesn't have his farm upgrade, honestly, with Vietnamese. Why are you speaking in a deeper voice today? Am I? There's an adjustment on my mic. I forget what it's called, but I had it up a little bit too high yesterday. And I listened to my VOD back from yesterday. My voice was way too high for some reason. You sound the exact same? All right. You sound like you do normally. Well, okay then. Listen, viewer, why are you listening so deeply today? You guys see that? He killed the wild animal, Winchester, and then he put a palisade there to hide it. He doesn't want Jordan to know that he's coming around this way. So if you put a foundation over an animal carcass, it hides it on the minimap. I don't know why, but today sounds better, Dave. Yeah. So I adjusted the little thing. I forget what it's called, but this is going to be annoying for Jordan. This is going to be very annoying. He thought this area was secure. He's going to retreat this way. Probably should have just deleted the wall here and got out. This Ville's dead, but okay, he's going to sacrifice her. She took a hit for the team. Should that still work? It doesn't do that for unbuilt palisades on chopped straggler trees. Well, a straggler tree is still an object in the game, right? An animal carcass you can run over. It's simply a graphic thing. And Jordan is now taking the advantage here. He's coming forward with an army. Winchester, though, with the preemptive tower, timed that perfectly. He was only building that with 1 villager. Sacrificed an archer for that tower to go up. And now he forces down the walls on this side, and Jordan's going to struggle to get in as Winchester now goes through the archer armor. And he should be able to push this back from Jordan. The end of the day, in the feudal age, it looks like 1 villager death for Jordan and 0 deaths for Winchester, as both players are basically fully walled at the moment. Does Jordan know about the hole behind the trees in the back? I would hope so. Oh my god. But don't worry, guys. Oh, did Winchester know about this fucking hole? I guess the answer is no. Why are you having me look at this hole when there's clearly a hole somehow right here? Oh my god, where did this come from? What dimensional portal did Jordan walk through to get into Winchester's base? Goddamn holes, man. Just holes everywhere. And look at this from Vinch. He's got a skirmisher on the backside trying to cut him off. He's microing down all the units, and Jordan should have just got out of here when he had the chance. I don't know why you stubbornly sit here and lose your entire military when you can simply escape. And now Vinch will plug that gap. Right there, and Winchester goes for a second archery range. He got wheelbarrow, and he's on the way to Castle Age. Jordan on the way to Castle Age before him, though, and Jordan has 2 archer ranges of his own. He's expanded his walls out. He does check to see if there's a hole over here, and it looks like he sold his stone to go up a little bit faster. Did not go for a tower. That's what Winchester did. So he's not going to be able to place extra TCs right away. And I wouldn't be surprised to see a 3rd archery range here if that is the case. Or maybe a university. Maybe he goes for university. Probably it. And then once you win a decisive fight in the middle, you can choose to add TCs, or you can choose to come forward with a siege workshop. Or if your opponent's heavy on skirms, maybe you add some knights in. Not even cube mod would save Vinch from that hole. Hey, man. Watch your mouth, alright? Cube mod can do a lot of things. I want that to be like a meme format. You know, like something terrible happens in the first image, and then the second image is just like Valessa's face, and underneath it just says, should have used cube mod. I think it'd be a good one. Oh no, my car! Should have used cube mod. Is he still using that? I don't know. Alright, so Winchester's trying to get in. Jordan loses a villager here. Or sorry, Jordan trying to get in. Vinch loses a vill there. That's why we let For Hardy make meme videos and not Dave. I said a meme format, not a video. I would have thought DE would come with the ability to rotate the map 90 degrees. It's not a 3D game, my friend. It is not a 3D game. It's a 2D game. One can simply not rotate. Wheelbarrow on the way from Jordan. Handcart on the way from Vinchester. And Vinchester clears up this army. And once again, Jordan has gone a little bit too deep. And Jordan's military is sitting at 12 right now. He's getting wheelbarrow. And he's struggling. He's struggling big time here. He's gone for university. Already has ballistics. But Winchester now getting chemistry. Oh boy. These crossbows are going to be very strong. That +1 attack is big. It's big. It goes from 7 attack to 8. And that'll help punch through some of the armor on the skirmishers, on the crossbows. And it'll give you much better damage output. Jordan +8 vills. Yep. Jordan does have more villagers. But remember, Winchester has handcart. So that's worth like 4 vills right there. 3 or 4 vills. As Jordan now goes for the second TC. And Winchester with the second TC as well. And now he's got chemistry. He's going to come forward. Jordan's going to see chemistry. And the creepiest upgrade in the game, Fervor on the way. Dude, I like that. I think I'm going to make that my like Twitter profile image. Maybe I should make that my Twitch profile image. Just that face. Maybe. Actually, that should be an emote here, I think. Sub badges? Maybe. Tinder profile. Yep. Yep. I'm 15% faster than any guy you've ever been with. How does he get these numbers? All right, Jordan over here on the wood line. What does Fervor do? Makes you faster, my friend. It makes you faster and more pious. Must be said. Much more pious. Okay, so Vinch is kind of surrounding Jordan at the moment. He's now getting ballistics. He already has chemistry. Jordan getting that +2 armor. Chemistry is going to help to punch through that +2 armor, though. And we've got elite skirms now from Jordan as well. But chemistry will help against those, for sure. Ballistic's still 24 seconds away from Vinch, so he needs to be careful. And he's going to use these to distract in front. He's going to be attacking from behind. He's got a crossbow, just one weak crossbow over on this side, attacking. But Jordan with the pincer maneuver. Vinch microing around ballistics, waiting till they shoot, and then hitting back. And now splitting away from the shots. All right, at the end of the day, 53 vills for Jordan, 48 for Vinchester. Vinchester without the second farm upgrade, but he does have a handcart. Jordan with that second farm upgrade. Chemistry is the best tech in the game. Well, I believe that coming from Chemical. I do believe that. You are a man of science. Unfortunately for you, I'm a very pious man of faith. Hence my fervor. This is looking good for Jordan if he can continue the pressure. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'd love to see him work towards a castle now. If he can keep this army alive, and he's just going in with the skirms, which is a great play. He's already got the +2 armor. So he's just going to sit here with the skirms and snipe down the crossbows here. Provided he doesn't lose too much underneath this tower. Vinch is going to push him away. Jordan, you can't sit here. I'm sorry. No loitering. There is a no loitering sign underneath the tower, Jordan, okay? And this is why. This is the Winchester County PD. We've had reports of loitering. Move along, sir. Thank you. And that's why. Because as soon as your opponent has units, you have no maneuverability under the tower. That's why you don't sit under towers if your opponent has army. I need to switch to a fresh copium tank. What, you're all out of Jordan copium right now? You're all out. And Imperial Age at exactly the same time. Wait a second. Jordan's 2 seconds ahead. 3 seconds. Maybe 2, maybe 3 seconds ahead. Winchester, though, will have the opportunity, because he got chemistry right away in Castle Age, to go for bomber cannons immediately upon reaching Imperial Age. Winchester gets a... Oh, he got a big shot there. I wasn't looking. I didn't assume Jordan... I assumed Jordan would leave and go back to his base and build up something else. But apparently he came back for a little bit more, and Vinch punished him for that. Jordan is going for the 4th TC. So he's already 1 TC ahead of Vinch. He's going to try and boom up a little bit. He's going to go back onto the stone over here. Does not have enough for a castle, though, so he can't really think about pushing just yet. Where are the hard reads on exactly what amount of seconds? I have no hard reads for that. Nope. Nope. Am I the only one who doesn't know what copium means? So copium, see, base word is cope. Right, so people are trying to cope with the fact that Jordan is down 2-0. So they're using coping as a drug, you know, like huffing the copium. You understand? Base word is opium? No. But it's like the secondary base word, I think. I just Googled it. Oh, okay. All right, skirm's coming forward from Jordan. Handcart is now in from Jordan. Winchester trying to save his crossbows. And Jordan's doing a great job wiping these up. Look at the KD right now. It's evening out. Jordan now going for a siege workshop forward, so maybe he's considering bombard cannons as well. And Winchester has not started making bomber cannons yet, even though he can right away. There we go. 2 bomber cannons on the way from 2 different siege workshops. Where's the second one? We got the forward market. Okay. There's the second one over here. All right. Relic over here from Vinchester. Is he going to bring that in? Jordan already has 2 relics. So that's kind of impressive. And it looks like Vinchester's going to sneak his way past the skirm army. He's going to have a bomber cannon here, though. He needs to protect this somehow. And he's going to go for a castle up on this hill over here. Jordan will be able to see this, likely with the outpost. But I think it's going to be too far gone. He can't really stop it at all. Good shot there from Vinch with that mangonel. Also defending this gold kind of with this bomber cannon over on that side. So, another siege workshop here for Vinch. He's building up res. Is he going to get Hufnitsa right away? No way. That's such an expensive tech. It would be really good in this situation. He is! Holy shit. That's like getting Paladin, dude. Jordan trying to go up that hill is Slopium. Jordan trying to clean up this army. Hashtag Sopium. I like that. God, that's awful. Hey, man. And Imp Skirm. Oh my god. Imp Skirm versus Hufnitsa. Alright. We're going to see a battle here. Imperial Skirm, which are very strong. I think one of the most underrated units in the game, honestly. It's 4+4. It's an 8 attack unit with 9 range that only costs food and wood. And it has 9 pierce armor. Sorry, did I say 9 range? I meant 8 range, but you know what I mean. They literally don't die. Yes, it's very tough to kill them. Is he going to be able to do enough damage with this, though? Winchester is at 58 vills. But he has Hufnitsa now. He has Hufnitsa now. Jordan is going to see that he has Hufnitsa. Oh, Winchester hit with the... he got the little, you know, he couldn't perform. He got the little smoke ball when he tried to click. Got the little smoke ball. He clicked away too quick. He's going to be repairing this. Imperial Skirm is going to feel very underwhelming once Winchester has enough Hufnitsa. If he can build up enough. But Jordan at some point is probably just going to switch into maybe some light cav to deal with it. Would be good. Even elephants here would be good. Just anything melee would be nice. Especially to raid. Or a forward castle, if you can. You have the skirms in front of that. Just keep up the Imperial skirm production. But right now it looks like he's going to go for 5 cannons. And he's not trickle cannoning. He's going to be trying to attack this castle. This is very risky, though. If he lines these up incorrectly... Winchester can snipe them down, and there goes Jordan's big investment into this push. Still attacking over here. Winchester's eco is idle on that side. Jordan is trying to take care of this, and he does kill one, but now he's all out of imp skirms. Hufnitsa is trying to attack. Jordan splits away. That was great stuff from him. And he micros it down, and Jordan is going to be taking out this castle here. He's still harassing Winchester at the back. And even though Winchester's getting a lot of kills and he still has the kill lead, he calls the GG because Jordan just has a much better eco than him. Great stuff there from Jordan. He takes that. We thought it was going to be a 3-0. It's not. Keep huffing the copium. It works. It works, all right? Imp Skirm Pog? Yep. Like I said, very underrated unit, I think. Now, the most underrated of underrated units is Imp Skirm from an Aztec player with that ladle. Now, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Imp Skirm with Lithuanian teammate. Nah, I'd take the Aztec one any day. You get an extra range, you get an extra attack, right? Maya Imp Skirm? Nah, the Aztec one's better. Dravidian Imp Skirm? Ooh, but you don't get the range. Aztec Genitor. Yeah, haha. Okay, let's get into the next game. We're going to update this right now. They are flying through these. Imp Skirm tier list, please. Maybe. Ooh, we don't want that. But we got the game here. So let's get in right now. Boom. And we're going to be playing Fortified Clearing. Is that what it says? Fortified Clearing. There we go. And we're going to have Malay from Vinchester and Turks from Jordan. Now, this looks like a little hideout-ish map, but you've got the open area in the middle, completely surrounded by trees. And then you have this area on the outside, and your base is completely blocked in by stone walls. So arena hideout-esque map. I don't know. And we see Turks from Jordan, and we see Malay from Vinchester. I remember on a different... What tournament was this on? This was in a different tournament, and Turks were very popular. Turks and Malay were really popular, but I can't remember which one it was. Is it Hidden Cup? No. Not casting together with T90? I think he's casting with Mem right now, is he not? Hidden Cup 4? Okay. Was it during the qualifiers with Hidden Cup 4? I think maybe. I've never seen Malay win on this map, or maybe it was Turks. I think, didn't Doubt on this map, didn't he go Turk boom into light cav spam? Wasn't that his strategy? And it didn't work like 4 times that I saw from the GL members. I can't remember exactly. There's so many games. You know what? Games are just rattling around in my head, you know? And as I get older, my memory gets worse. Who watches without video? Listen, all right? We've got VOD watchers. We've got TV watchers. Okay? We've got YouTube watchers. We've got Tamagotchi watchers. We have refrigerator watchers, all right? Who's to say that we don't have any radio watchers, listeners, too? Radio watchers. any radio watchers out there? Also, Vinchester using his scout to lure in the boars. The hell? You need that thing. Yo, this isn't Regicide Fortress, my friend. I watch your podcast. Well, thank you. YouTube smells? Hey. Maybe. Will Vinch go for the Vinch rush? You mean like the tower rush really quickly? I mean, it might pay off. The stones are here from Jordan. Where are the stones from him? Where are the stones? He's got a stone here and a stone here, right? And if you're defending against something like that, you really need stone. He does have a gold at the back. He's got a stone over here he could take, but that's a long way away. So maybe. Who will watch the watchers? You let the FBI take care of that, all right? I quite frequently, 95% of the time, just have Dave on in the background during work. See? Why would you do that? Why? Who wants me talking in the background during work? Certainly none of my coworkers that I've had previously. I'm a Dave worker as well. Okay. You sound nice and you are funny. Oh, thank you. Anything to make work better. Well, I'm glad that I can make your work better. Thank you, guys. All right, so what does Jordan go for? Does he go for the boom and delight cav approach? He's going to shoot the boar, force it over here, open the gate and say, here, piggy. Come on, piggy. Come on, piggy. Come, piggy. Come on. There we go. I think the pig got a hit down the hill there, though. Be a little late with this boar. But at least his scout is full HP. Whereas Winchester's is not. Jordan's going to be looking at this going like, bro, why are you 38 HP? Huh? He probably didn't even look. He probably just assumes. Did you see the video of Dope pushing in a pig? No, I did not. I did not. Maybe we can watch it after the games. I don't think we'll get any time between the games with the rate that these guys are starting. Alright, it is going to be the Vinch rush, and Jordan is hanging out. Jordan, don't leave, don't leave, Jordan, don't leave, don't leave. Look, Winchester saw him, and he came back. You see that? He dipped out, and then he went back out again. The key thing here is that Jordan does not know this is coming. But Winchester's score, I don't know. Maybe Jordan suspects. There's no reason for Winchester to dip and score like that. Especially when you saw his scout coming out here before and actually scouting the map and not just pushing in deer or whatnot. I don't even know if there are deer here, but Jordan should theoretically suspect something is coming. And here comes Winchester. What does Winchester see? Did he get an eye on this stone? He did not. He sees the stone here and he sees the gold here, but doesn't know about this stone. So he doesn't know that this actually is a decent position to push into. And now Jordan is going for walls behind this. He's going to delay until he gets Feudal Age. He's still a minute away from a counter tower of his own. Now, the key to this rush for Winchester is that it's not just a tower rush. And he's the one who really pioneered this on Arena. He's got the archer range behind, so he doesn't waste any of his villager time garrison in towers. He's always attacking with the vills against the walls. They get a bonus there. And he's putting the archers in the tower to give him some extra arrow fire. Plus, if he ever breaks in, he'll have the archers to do damage. So that's the difference between this and just a normal villager push with towers and whatnot. All right, Vinch. Can you get in time? That's the question. Can you do damage in time? Because you're falling behind an eco. He's even housed right now, which is an issue. And the question for Jordan is, will he be able to get up to Castle Age in time? So the pressure is on Winchester right now to do damage. And the pressure is literally on Jordan to survive. And Vinch is going to like the look of this stone. He is going to really like the look of this stone. Okay. Winchester going through another palisade wall. Jordan's still walling up. Jordan not investing his starting stone into a counter tower. Not investing it. He's waiting. And Winchester is now through the second layer of wall. And my sister just called me for the third straight night in a row. I've been busy. I feel bad. Pick up, Dave? Well, it's my sister and my nephews, and they called me on Duo, so they want like a video conversation with me, you know? And if I were to do that, it takes like 30 minutes. As I usually like play around with my nephews and whatnot over the phone. And then by the time I always get to call them back, they're already in bed. It's already bedtime, so it's fine. We can wait. But can this series wait? That's the question. Jordan is about to be Castle Age, and Winchester is nowhere close. But Winchester has cut off a wood line. He's forced Jordan into a lot of walls, and then Jordan is walling even more. And what is the play here from Jordan? Now, my dumbass would put a TC right here. Just YOLO the hell out of it. But Jordan opts for the Siege Workshop. He didn't have Loom. Oh my god. He's lucky he didn't get close to these walls with his vills. Is it normal for siblings to phone you? I mean, my sister and I don't talk very often, but I've got 2 nephews, so I mean, should keep in contact with them. You know? That's what a responsible uncle should do. Alright, Mangonel on the way out from Jordan. And Jordan hasn't lost a Vil yet. Spent a lot of wood walling up, and Vinchester owns this whole side of his base. But Jordan has 2 Mangonels coming out. Now, what Vinchester has done is he's kind of bought himself enough time to get to Castle Age himself. And he's forced Jordan into the Siege Workshop, which means that Jordan does not have enough wood yet for a second TC, so he can't really start expanding the villager lead as of yet. Winchester is still 9 Vils ahead. He's going to click up in about a minute here. And the villager count should be relatively even by the time they get there. Jordan now trying to go for a house here to stop Winchester from leaving with these villagers that are in this tower. But Jordan's going to lose his first villager. No, he saves him. 2 HP. That man is living. But is this man living? That man's living too. And Jordan loses the villager there and loses quite a few archers here too. It's not the easiest defense in the world though from Jordan. Goes for that second TC right now. Winchester still up by 7 villagers. As Jordan makes his way out for this tower. So Vinch loses 1 villager with that push. Loses probably a lot of idle time. Goes for the market now, and he is going to click up soon. Continues to make archers here, which is surprising, but I guess he has the gold in the wood to be able to afford it. I have a sister and nephew, and they don't like to talk me much. Really? That sucks. I sent her a text. I was like, sorry, I'm busy. And she just sent back, okay. No! Oh, God. There's like an hour window I can talk to them every day. There's like an hour window because they get back from... Basically, my one nephew gets back from daycare. Right? The other one's like still like a baby. He's less than a year old. And it's like in between the time when they get back and then when they have dinner. And then after they have dinner, they like a little bit of playtime and then go to bed. Was it okay or okay? It was okay with... It was O-K-A-Y. It was the full okay. It was the full version. What does that mean? What does that say? What does that mean? Alright, so Winchester gets the Castle Age and the Vil count is exactly even. He's going for stone.
I saw an ad and AD. It was traumatic.
You saw an ad? Sorry, Mathwin. I can't control ads. I apologize, dude. And Vinch goes for double monastery. Okay. And when I said that okay, that wasn't a 4-letter okay. That was like a... Oh, that was a 2-letter, non-capitalized with a couple dots after it. And oh my god, Jordan just let him inside with the scouts. Are you fucking kidding me? Well played. Well played, Jordan. Well played, my friend. And I can't believe he let him inside with the monk. And then he killed his own monk with the mangonel. The scouts were full HP. And now he can't get through with the spearmen because the walls are blocking it. Now he's going to damage his own spearmen. Things are going wrong. And he just killed his own fucking spearmen. Vinch is like, I'm finding great success here. Things are going swimmingly for me. And meanwhile, Vinch is simply building up the monks behind this. I think Jordan saw this, though. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that was an interesting series of events. Swimmingly? You've never heard that before? Swimmingly? Things are going fine. Things are going well. You know, things are going swimmingly. You've never heard that term before? Now you have. Now you have. Villager difference is 5. Both have handcart. Or sorry, wheelbarrow. And both have equal eco upgrades. But Jordan was up a little bit faster, so he's had it for longer. Now Winchester even getting redemption. He's going to push in with the monks, and he's going to go forward with a castle here. Ooh, this is going to be really tough. Quote from Dodgeball? It's not a quote from Dodgeball. I heard that term before Dodgeball even came out. I'm here to have fun, not learn new things. Learning is fun, though. Did Jordan scout the stone in the north? Yep. The thing in the north. And the light cap are coming in from Jordan. He's hoping for some good RNG, and he gets it. Monks do not convert the light cav. Vinchester now coming forward for this castle. The light cav are still alive. There's no monks left alive. Jordan comes out with a tower here, and he's got mangonels, and I think that... Oh, the bad RNG there for Vinchester kind of cost him. Cost him a lot in that situation. As not a single light cav was converted there. Both the spearmen get rocks to the dome. Vinchester is coming out to try and finish this castle, and this castle is going to be denied. So good stuff there from Jordan to push this back. Vinchester's strategy completely out the window. All his monk techs are fairly useless at the moment, although he does have 4 relics generating gold, and he should be able to click up soon. Trying to convert the mangonel. Vinch needs to hop in the TC. He does. And the light cav are all over the place. And this is what I was talking about, right? This was the strategy we saw in the Hidden Cup qualifiers. Hidden Cup 4 qualifiers on this map. Turks, light cav approach. Winchester now trying to convert both of those. Maybe some redemption. I mean, literally and figuratively for the monks. As he tries to get some good conversions. And Vinch is like, oh my god, Vinch is... If I were Vinch right now, he got 1 conversion there. He got 1 conversion. But he's still losing things. Now he's up to Imperial Age. He's 38 seconds away. Jordan banking up enough stone almost for a castle. Jordan's still going for the light cav. Vinch going for more spearmen. He's got the pikeman upgrade on the way. And he's making more monks. And he's ungarrisoning them into the light cav. Oh my god. Oh jeez, this is a nightmare for Vinchester. Gets to Imperial Age into what? Into what? It's castle now from Jordan. Vinch deletes his foundation up there. So he's got 345 stone left over. Not enough to make another castle. 4 pikemen in the queue. From only 2 barracks. As he goes for an archery range. And maybe he's thinking hand cannons. Maybe, potentially. He didn't cancel the castle. He didn't cancel it? Oh, no. Jordan killed the foundation? Vinch converted a mangonel. I didn't even realize that was his mangonel. Vinchester takes out the mangonel from Jordan. And he takes out 2 monks and a villager there too. Winchester's converted. Mangonel is on a warpath here. And he's going deeper. Malay don't get hand cannon? They don't? Oh my god. Usually I think if a Civ gets bomber cannon, they get hand cannon, theoretically, but he's getting arbalist. Block printing on the way from Vinchester in the monastery that's 225 HP. Fortunately for him, Jordan is going after this one. We only do the big guns. And there's a cav archer being mixed in now from Jordan. Jordan is in a pretty good position. Vinchester has a villager looping around this way. Maybe looking to get some raids in. I think Jordan should probably do that as well. But yeah, Jordan has the castle in the middle. Vinch is just now going for his own castle. Winchester is adding in some bombard cannons, which is nice. But Jordan with the better position at the moment, and he definitely has a better economy than Vinchester. Vinch, though, getting 2 Janissaries. Winchester's going to have siege. Can you swap colors? Blue, purple is not a nice combination. I'm sorry, dude. I've been doing the whole set like this. I'm going to keep it this way. Normally, I do blue-red. I just forgot at the beginning. All right, pikemen. Can they kill Vils? I think they can. Maybe. Potentially. Nope. But the castle's going to go down. Jordan's going to attempt to repair this. Remember, Winchester has block printing monks with redemption. So if Jordan goes for bombard cannons, Winchester can convert them from very long distance away. But Jordan does have free Hussar upgrade. So Winchester might lose said monks before he has the opportunity. And it's conscription on the way from Jordan. He's going to run out of stone. 3 bombard cannons attacking the castle. 2 more on the way from Winchester. And villagers still kind of sitting out here, waiting for orders. Doesn't really have the res to commit to raids on that side. Is Jordan just hanging on? I think he was just hanging on this castle until conscription was complete. And now he's going to leave, yeah. He wanted to be able to convert or create his cav archers a little bit faster. Does mean that he won't have Sapahi or Sapahai or Sapahi, whatever, for the cav archers. So they won't have the HP that you want with post-Imperial Turks. And now Jordan is once again being pushed off this gold. And he's going to be pushed off this stone at the front. He's going to have to fall back to the edges here. Fortunately for him, there is stone available. And there is stone on... Or, sorry, stone on this side and gold on this side available for him. Stable goes down. Monks are pushing in. And... bombard cannon army behind from Vinchester. He doesn't have enough military to keep this safe, though. That's a lot of cav archers. You get all the upgrades in there. You just run in and you start sniping down the crossbows first and then the bomber cannons. All while running around the pikemen. Still, Vinchester, if he gets these 9 more arbalists, soon to be arbalists created, he should be fine to defend this. More archery ranges here from Vinch. 83 villagers for him. Jordan is still 40 villagers ahead. And Vinch continues to push in. And he's going to see the cav archers now. And he'll go from some shot attempts. This is risky, though. You don't want to get too deep. Oh! Jordan is playing with fire. Jordan is playing with explosive elements here as he loses a lot of cav archers to the bombard cannons. He did manage to snipe 1 bombard cannon from Vinchester. But he's going to run away from that. Now Vinch has 11 arbalists with 10 in the... Wait. Okay, he's house. I was like, surely you don't have 9 in the queue just from 1 archer range, but he's house right now. And Jordan is going for raids over here. This is smart. This is what he needed to do before. Looks like he's over here with the Hussar. Free Hussar upgrade. Very, very useful in this situation. Can he do anything about this push in the middle? That's the question. Winchester will see the Cav Archers coming in. Kills the Villager with his Bombard Cannons. Loses one Bombard Cannon. Jordan losing more Cav Archers, but I think this trade is worth it for him. Although he's losing them to the Pikemen. That's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see from Jordan. Still, 129 vills versus 83. He should be able to outlast him. Parthian Tactics is in. Bloodlines is in. All the range and armor upgrades are in. Just missing Heavy Cav Archer and Sipahi right now. But he'll probably get Sipahi soon from the castle in the north. Okay, Vinch looking for another castle maybe? He's going to the stone here and he's buying stone. So he's thinking definitely about another castle somewhere around here to lock this area down. And Jordan just expands on the outside. He's like, I'll give up this gold in the middle. That's fine. I'll take this gold over here. And also, I'll try and cut you off of this gold too. There's Sipahi right there. It's going to give some extra HP to these Cav Archers. And then he can focus on Heavy Cav Archer after that. And especially with Sipahi, these Cav Archers are going to feel really good against the Arbalist. I think Jordan can hold on the middle here. I think he needs to start focusing more on the raids on the outside. Maybe just a few Cav Archers over here would be great as well. Or raids on this side too would be awesome from him. Just keep the Cav Archers coming over on this side and you should be fine. 92 vills for Vinch. Still only 3 TC. No ballistics? Oh my god, no ballistics for Jordan. You're right. Holy cow, no ballistics for him. Oh my goodness. Did he lose? Or did he ever have a university? He has a university. Just never got it. He doesn't have the res to get it. He's probably forgotten by now. There's the first Bombard Cannon for Jordan. As he comes forward here and tries to engage against the Arbalist, but there's Bombard Cannons here from Vinch. Vinch has a lot of Arbalists now. That was a good shot. That was a great shot from Vinch. They all gathered up there behind the relics. Got a lot of damage with that one. And Winchester now is raiding a little bit over on the gold. Winchester has a barracks forward. Defending over on this side and continuing to push down the middle. I thought Jordan would be doing a lot better here with these Cav Archers than he is. Like you said, no ballistics. That's an issue for sure. Winchester with quite a bit of res in the bank too. Quite a bit of res. No Heavy Cav Arch. It's an expensive tech, right? I would love to see it. It is an expensive tech, though. He goes for Iron Casting first. Wow, okay. And he's starting to really build up his Hussar, too. He's cut the Cav Archer production. And now he's looping around to this side. Maybe buy yourself a castle and put it over here. Go onto this stone, maybe? I don't know. Put some pressure at the back of Winchester's base again, because right now, he's fully focused on you, and he doesn't have to worry about these distractions, really. Just one Hussar raiding, and that's it. Meanwhile, he's raiding with pikemen of all things. Excellent, immaculate micro from Vinchester this game, really. Like, he has taken such good trades with the Arbalists. And Jordan has just been super struggling with these Cav Archers to get in close. I think Heavy Cav Archer here is a must, right? It's a must. You're spending your res on other things. And Vinch right now is just simply ignoring your Hussar and sniping down all your Cav archers. But Jordan continues to push back. That's 38 Cav archers. And they do have 90 HP. And Winchester's going to have to fall back to the castle. Winchester still with a lot of res in the bank. He's spending a lot of time focusing on this. Like, this guy never takes his eye off this army. I swear to God. He's been microing this army every second for the past 10 minutes. It's been excellent micro, to be fair. It's been very, very good. Still no raids on this side from Vinchester. Vinchester taking this gold. He's kind of taking this stone. He's up above 100 villagers now. Jordan at 137. He even added a couple more, and he's just now getting heavy plow. Vinchester's still without heavy plow as well. Lots of gold in the bank from Jordan here, too. And Jordan is on stone a little bit. I'd like to see more on stone, and it looks like he's going out there now. And I'd love to see a castle on this side of Winchester's base. More on stone? Yes, more on stone, not more on stone. Jordan buying food now. He's buying food with 48 farmers. Oof. Kind of rough. Also, I'd love to see Winchester send a monk forward for these relics. I'd love to see Winchester send a monk forward. Okay, there's heavy cav archer. All right. Winchester getting skirmishers, adding in some karambits even. And he's killing some villagers here. But once heavy cav archer is in, gives Jordan's army a nice little boost. And he's going to start pushing out this way. Gives him an extra 10 HP. It gives him an extra 1 base attack as well. I believe they might fire a little bit faster too. I can't remember. Looks like Vinch has 15 idle vills. Yeah, Vinch has had... Well, Jordan has 15 too. Jordan now raiding with the Hussar in the middle there. Vinch notices that. Karambits were over here doing work. Jordan really struggling to kill that one Karambit. But he gets it figured out. And Vinch still holds this area. Goes for another siege workshop here. Love to see this monk come forward and snag these 2 relics again. I think that would be very nice. Damn, Vinch is staying in this game just with his micro right now. If he wasn't looking at this army at all times, Jordan would have flanked him like 5 times already. And just collapsed on him and killed the whole thing. Also, Jordan has to be tired by this point. We're approaching the 1 hour mark in this game. He's casting all day. Pretty tired coming into this series. Now, Jordan with the castle over here to defend on this side. Winchester still nothing forward. And 52 cav archers. Okay, it's getting to the point, Jordan, where you just need to run in and sit right next. I think Jordan can win this fight. All he needs to do is run in and sit right next to the crossbows. Don't pick away from a distance. Get right, or sorry, Arbalest. Get right in close. Ballistics is in, like you guys are saying. Get right in close. Kill the bombard cannons. Sit on the back side of these Arbalists and you're fine. And do it before Winchester gets onager. Because he's building them up in here. And here we go. Okay, here we go. This is what we wanted to see. Oh, good split there from Jordan. Yeah, this is the end. You can just run in. Jordan's army is so tanky. Winchester's gonna have onager. Managed to save some of these Arbalists somehow. But this is gonna be really difficult for him to come back from. Yep. Very, very difficult for Winchester now. Although Jordan is just kind of sitting here. He's only got one bomber cannon to clear this up. And now Jordan runs through with the Cav Archers. He can get over here, start doing damage. He can get into the wood line. It's wide open over here. And he's chosen not to. He's chosen to retreat. Back to this area as Winchester lets one of the onagers out. And Winchester with 36 more Arbalists in the queue. Jordan might be giving him enough time to recover here. Winchester still raiding with pikemen, by the way. Still. I wonder how many pikemen have these killed? Or how many villagers have these killed? This says 3 kills here. This says 4 kills here now. Bottom raid? Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Cav Archer's over here now, so it's different this time. Okay. Vinch can't just clear this up with pikemen anymore, and he's gotten Halberdier. Finally. Finally gotten Halberdier. Okay, Jordan, be careful. There are 4 onagers in here. He did not expect 4. He probably expected 1. But he simply micros that down. Yeah. Okay. That was great. What a phenomenal ungarrison there from Vinchester. Accomplished a lot. Killed probably 3 Cav Archers. And wounded some more. 3 Trebs, though, from Vinch. He's not trickle trebbing. He's got 3 Trebs over here. Jordan's not really able to counter this. He's spending a lot of stone to repair this. He's got 20 villagers repairing. Meanwhile, over here, Vinchester's still trying to push. He has Halberdiers now with this, so the Hussar are going to find it difficult to collapse on the Arbalest once again. He's still being raided over here. Karambits take out the Hussar, and Jordan is dude, Jordan is spending so much stone to keep this castle alive. Vinch really needs Hussar, or not, sorry, Hussar, Halbs over in this side. $131 bills, fully pop capped for both. We've got ourselves an interesting match here, folks. Didn't think it would turn out this way. Jordan managed to save the castle. He's only got 20 stone left, but he's still got these 2 piles over here. He's raiding more over here, and Vinchester's struggling to deal with this. Jordan still hasn't been able to take out this castle, but he's working on it with the 4 bombard cannons now. Vinch needs to queue up more. He's only got 2 bombard cannons in the queue. And there's artillery from Jordan. Ooh, boy. Vinch can't afford to lose this castle, and unfortunately for him, he will lose that castle. Maybe places another one a little bit further back here. Meanwhile, Winchester clearing up the raid on the right side. Winchester gonna have to deal with Halberdiers coming from the left side as well. The castle still lives for Jordan. And Jordan, once again, has reclaimed his old base. He's taking it back, and it's going to be a fight over the middle once again. Oh, boy, this is going to be tough. And Winchester is off gold now. Jordan has 2k2 gold in the bank. And he's still mining some. Winchester has no gold income aside from these relics right now. There's 4 relics, and that's it. That's why he was selling his food. He was selling his wood, too. And he goes for a castle on this side. Oh my god. What an industrious villager. Look at him go. He builds castles with this one simple trick. You'll never believe it. Doctors hate it. right. Hussar coming in. Hussar coming in, and they're raiding everywhere. This is over, right? Surely this is over. Winchester's out of gold now. He spent the remainder of his gold on Arbalists. He's got skirmishers, halberdiers in the queue, a couple bombard cannons as well. He's hoping Jordan, too, will run out of gold. Unfortunately for him, Jordan has stone access as well as 2k gold in the bank. And Jordan also has one relic of his own. He died. He died, chat. He died. He died. He died. He died. What was Vinch smoking? Going for a castle with one villager. With no follow-up villagers coming this way. What was he huffing? Oh my god, artillery bomber cannons. Ah! They're shooting from Narnia. Help! It's a choke point, Vinch. Run away. Oh god! This is terrifying for Vinchester. He's fighting in the choke point with the bomber cannons and with the arbalists, and he lost 2 of the bomber cannons. Only has 1 of them left alive, and he's fighting against bomber cannons with extra range. He's gonna lose the relics soon. Yeah, if Jordan ever kills these monasteries, though, it's likely over anyway. For Vinch, he still hasn't finished this castle, by the way. And he's losing more vills to the raids. Jordan continues raiding over here. Yeah, Vinch should call it pretty soon. Monasteries are going to be down. And he calls it. GG, well played, Jordan. And we go to a game number 5. I did not expect that. After the first couple games, did not expect Jordan to pull it back here. Great job from him. Maybe waited a little bit too long to get all the upgrades and engage with the Cav Archers, but it worked out. So what can you say, right? And Vinchester, maybe he needed to focus on the sides a little bit sooner or send something into raid Jordan here. I don't know. I think it was just always going to be rough for him with how far behind in eco he was ever since that castle was denied. That castle being denied was big. Big, 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 big. All right. Good stuff from both. And Jordan actually ends up with the positive KD. Winchester had it for a very long time. Relic gold, 4,200 for Vinch. And he collected more gold, too, overall. He's had a really gold-intensive army, I suppose. He lacked the food for heavy CA because he had to reproduce fills. He had the food at a number of points for heavy CA. He decided to go for forging, iron casting, blast furnace, all before getting that upgrade. He was also at 130 vills, and he was still adding villagers. Yo, Leftover Matt, thank you for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really shows how good Vinch is. Yeah. Yep. That micro was kind of nuts from him, honestly. Not just like, you know, not the micro in and of itself, but the ability to spend that much attention on your arbalist while not dying and keeping your eco rolling. Doing like 15 things at once. All right, so it was a loss for Bohemians before, right? Win for Vietnamese. Win for Turks. Loss for Malay. Hello, fellow AoEers. Hello. Thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. He should have listened to his heart. Ah. He should have. We have Land Madness next.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
I have subscribed drunk each time. Does this say more about you or me?
We don't judge. We don't judge. I don't know what it says, Handy. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Don't judge, Darth Nilly. Okay, that's what got you there in the first place. Judging. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. I'm judging. All right, Pumpkin Spice. Listen, you can keep your opinions to yourself, okay? Biggest pumpkin spice latte fan I've ever seen in my life, Ash. Honestly. Okay, here we go. Saracens against Slavs. Jordan Winchester, game number 5, and it's not loading. They're playing? Thank you, Professor Pigeon. I know that. I'm trying to load the game. Have you tried being a human professor? You might find more success. Godspeed? Why'd you spell it like that? Why'd you spell Godspeed like Godspeed? Why? Failed to start observing match. Well, are they still playing? Because it's telling me that they're not. Okay, here we go. Now it's working. Now we're good. Now we're good to go. Maybe game 5. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Why didn't it work twice? Hell, okay, here we are. Vinchester against Jordan. It's tied 2-2, and we've got Land Madness here. We've got Slavs for Vinchester, and we've got Saracens for Jordan. Now, both these civs, not really the ones you might pick right away on Land Madness, but I have to say I've probably seen Slavs more often because it's a very scouts-heavy map, right? Get into the Slav farming, and it can be pretty devastating. But Saracens have a lot of tricks up their sleeve, and Jordan could be going for an archer player here. Archer play, bust through the walls with those, and you're looking good. You can also use your market to get up to the next stage a little bit faster. Jordan played better last game. See, Chemical, it's that sort of hard-hitting analysis. That's the reason we have you in here. Saracen CA? I don't think so. We don't see that much of Saracen CA anymore. They don't get bonus against buildings anymore. I miss that. I miss the +3 attack that the Cav Archers used to get against buildings. It's like an underrated bonus. That was when nobody used Saracens for anything. Back in the day. Probably like the rarest civ to see in a 1v1 matchup. Unless it was like Arena and you were doing a smush or something. Want Obsidian back for mines? No, that is a change I agree with. Obsidian Arrow had no place on Mayans. Mayans are already really good. Mayans, okay, let's put it in perspective. Mayans have gotten probably like 3 or 4 significant, not super nerfs, but nerfs that affect their gameplay in the past couple years. And they're still one of the best civs for 1v1 land maps. That should tell you something. They're very good. I want obsidian and then it affecting plumed archers. Oof. Should an underpowered civ get obsidian as a unique tech? No. I think obsidian is just better off not being in the game. Honestly. You don't want a civ where you just can go YOLO archers, one castle, get a tech, and you don't need to make siege. You don't want that. Alright. There's the barracks here from Vinchester. And with the barracks timing that early, you know that it's going to be men-at-arms. And he's going to start adding the militia after he clicks up to the next stage. Now, Jordan has not gone for the barracks yet, and Jordan will probably be going for one range defense here. Problem for him is that his golds are going to be a little bit far out there. So if Winchester comes forward here with the men-at-arms, Jordan might have an issue. What stage of the tournament is this? Quarterfinals, my friend. Obsidian was a meme. Sayajin literally said he put it in for fun. Who's fun? I agree, it was fun to do. Now, it was fun to do in the same way that the old Magadai were fun to play with. The problem isn't playing with it. The problem is playing against it. And you see what Winchester did here? He ungarrisoned them to the back because he knew Jordan's scout was here. And now he's going to run past this way, just so Jordan can't track it. Now, Jordan's going to assume that these are somewhere. But he's not 100% sure. And Winchester manages to dodge the scout once again. Second time, or maybe even third time this set. Balance is for pussies. Nothing is OP if everything is OP. Okay. Great. You're probably the same guy that thought that only fat kids should be allowed on the teeter-totter. One archer range defense for Jordan. And the militia are coming in. Soon to be men at arms. Uh-oh, Winchester with the scout. That's a great block from him. And he's going to take a villager here. He's going to be able to block this, get some good hits in with the men at arms. And he gets the vill. And he escapes with very limited damage there to the men at arms. Still some HP on the scout. Great block with the scout on the palisade walls there from Jordan. Now you can't wall over this rocky terrain on Land Madness. So Jordan's forced to go for these little walls around here. And Jordan's got a lot of bumping villagers. Vills are grinding up against each other on this wood line. It's very not workplace appropriate, but it's happening anyway. And he sorted it all out, except for this guy, Phil. Figure it out, Phil. And there's one archer in defense now from Jordan. Winchester. Archer range back here. Still isn't producing anything, though. I'd love to see a skirm. There's a skirm right there. Finch loses the scout. Still has his men-at-arms alive, though. And he's going to have skirm production here. Jordan already going for that market, though. Will he sell his stone right away is the question. Is this going to be a wood game? Oh, my God. I hope for Jordan's sake it's not. That Plateau Vinchester game was insane. You want a unique tech that screws the market prices for your enemy. Yeah, okay. This dude is a menace. Can we put Agarillo Bob on a list or something? I think he needs to be on a registry or something. That man, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. Fractional reserve banking unique tech. Yeah. I want a civ that'll actually deviate from the gold standard. and cause serious inflation across the global market. Like in the medieval period. And look at this. Jordan's just getting archers, and his eco, even with the market, even with selling that stone, doesn't have a whole lot of res in the bank. He has bought food for 100 gold, or for some gold. He's got the first wood upgrade, but that's it. And look at Winchester's economy. It's looking much better than Jordan's. Much, much better. He's already got the first wood upgrade. He's got the first farm upgrade. He hasn't had to use the market, so he has stone in the bank. The only problem for Vinch right now is that Jordan's going to have 2 scouts and a bunch of archers. And that's going to be able to counter all of this army. And eventually Jordan's army will head right back across the field over to Vinchester. So he's going to need to do something to deal with this. And this 1 spearman and 2 skirmishers here, ooh, that's not going to work. Bye, Dave. Have to leave. Well, it's been a pleasure having you, Chemical, as always. And the stable is just now coming up from Vinchester. Winchester's going to be in some problems here. 3 scouts, 3 archers. Sorry, 4 archers coming back from Jordan. And remember, you cannot wall over this stone area. So I wonder what Vinchester's plan is here. Okay, he's made the palisade there. It's like he thought he could wall there. He attempted it. He tried. He's going to go for the little walls around these villagers. Oh, he didn't finish the palisade, but it's fine. It's all fine. It's fine. As long as the archers aren't here, he's fine. Scouts are all over that Ville. Jordan doesn't end up getting him. Vinchester coming forward at the same time. Very ballsy play in a game 5 from Vinchester to come forward at exactly the same moment as there's military coming into your base. Fortunately for him, the archers were falling quite far behind the scouts. So the spearmen would be able to deal with that, and Jordan won't be able to get any villager kills except for that initial woman. So even on the Ville kills right now, Eco KD is 1-1. Jordan clicks up to the Castle Age, and Vinchester's still a ways away. And he's only got skirmishers forward. 1 scout can deal with this. Actually, no, there's spearmen there. Never mind. 1 scout cannot deal with that. And Jordan doesn't have enough stone for a tower yet. Never mind. He bought stone. Where's he putting it? Jordan bought stone? Hello? He's not putting it anywhere. Okay. He's gonna buy TCs, maybe. Meanwhile, over here, Jordan tanking some hits, but Vinchester's the one who loses the scout. He does kill another villager here. And Vinchester should be up to Castle Age in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But Jordan is already going to be there. This is not looking great for Vinch. Slav farmers and everything. Already has horse collar and everything, but the military for him got cleared up quickly. And Jordan with that Saracen market is balancing everything out quite well. His chat is cursed. Oh, welcome. Welcome to my life. I have to deal with this on the regular, Schmulligan. I literally have to deal with this every day. I blame Hoyo, honestly. Another villager down from Jordan here. With skirmishers and spearmen.
Fuck you all. Your lives are
Champ
so
Mitch.
sad, I get a charity
Thank you
tax
for the
break
3
just
months.
for hanging
Thank you
out
so
with me.
much.
Nice.
I like to think that we're a good form of curse, though. We mean well. We're like Casper the Friendly Ghost cursed. We're not like the Ring cursed. I think more viewers hate pog planting than like it, not gonna lie. I agree with you. I don't like pog planting at all. Alright, crossbows on this side. 1 spearman going down there from Vinch. He's got a tower going up, and he's on the way to the Castle Age now. And remember, Slav farmers. So the food income is going to be there as he hunts down these crossbows. This is great from Vinch. To capture this army on the way across, to kill those crossbows. Fantastic stuff from him. That means he only has to worry about this army at the back. and not the army coming across the middle. Jordan's only going to have 2 crossbows coming this way, so he can send his skirmishers back, try and defend against this. And it is cav archers from Jordan. 1 knight and a cav archer. Sorry, 2 cav archers on the way from our Saracens player. Interesting. You can ungarrison these villas probably, Vinch. Crossbows coming across. Skirmishers coming to the back here. And that's a lot of skirms. And Vinch has them stuck between the towers and the skirmishers. Vinch should be able to clear this up. Bop. Bing. Boop. Bap. Boom. There we go. All dead. And these crossbows dead too. And now Jordan really doesn't have that much of an army. 2 camels, 1 knight, 3 cav archers. Winchester gets to the castle age. Villager count right now dead even as Vinch goes for an immediate second TC over there on the berries. The sound effects are peak casting. Thank you. And look at this. Vinch says, I can't wall. None shall pass. Never mind. It was just a flesh wound. Cav archers now harassing the woodline, not doing too much damage. Jordan's going to see the second TC over here from Vinchester. TC is going to be up, nominally protecting that woodline. Wheelbarrow is coming in from Vinchester. There's 1 villager behind right now. Sorry, 2 villas behind right now, but Wheelbarrow is coming in, and he does have that second TC already. So he'll start to climb ahead here in the eco from Jordan. And remember, he's had horse color this whole time. Jordan has only had the first wood upgrade. We can't tell how much food is left on the farms here because capture age is bugging. But Jordan now coming forward with the villagers. So it's going to be a forward siege workshop. He needs to do some serious damage to Vinchester quickly. Vinch did a really good job defending in Feudal Age there against the early castle aggression. And Jordan knows that he's about to climb in economy ahead of him. So he needs to damage him in like the next 2 or 3 minutes. These new badges? Yeah, what are these badges? I don't even know. It's like a muted badge. There's like a non-visibility badge. I don't even know what you guys are labeling yourselves as.
There was no one else to sub, so here we go. Hey guys.
There was no one else to sub? Like, that's the only reason you subscribe to me, man? Mackin. Thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it. Knight slipping around this way. Jordan might be able to find this TC. And bing. There we go. He finds the TC. Winchester, does he notice in time? Jordan getting nice and close with those knights. Getting right up in there deep like with those knights before he attacks. So Winchester only realizes he's going to lose 5 villagers. Meanwhile, on the other side, knight against the skirmishers. Jordan doing some damage here, and Jordan's going to have the mangonel out pretty soon. He's got a monk behind this too. It might encourage Dave to make sub badges. Oh, sub badges, they need to be perfect, man. What am I going to make them? I don't know. And now that I've waited so long, they need to be even more perfect. Still only skirms in defense, by the way, for Vinch. He's going for cav archers of his own? Slav archers? My man is making Slav archers. Goated move. I mean, we'll see how it pays out. He's not joking around. He's making more of them. And fervor badges? Yeah, maybe. Maybe like different color. More and more. The fervor gets more cursed the longer you've subscribed. That might work. It might work. So Vinch has been basically defending with skirms, a few towers, some TCs, and now Slav archers. Mr. Perfect, thank you for the prime. You're perfect to me, my friend. Thank you. Welcome. He's adding 2 more. But there's 2 mangonels coming out from Jordan. Did Winchester see this? He did. He's adding a siege workshop of his own. The knights are coming in. The siege workshop's going to be up, though. That's fortunate for him. And he hides with the villagers. He does lose 1. Jordan now sees the cav archer change from him. Jordan comes in towards this TC. And Vinchester is going to garrison, drive the knights away. And now Vinchester will have a mangonel coming out. And even though this position is really nice for Jordan to sit up on top of this hill, I think he's got to be extremely careful here. Because Vinch has a monk. He's got cav archers. He's got a mangonel on the way. He's got skirmishers here. Jordan does have +2 on his knights, though. So they can tank some shots from the cav archers and the skirms. Cav archers looping around this way. Looks like Jordan sniped a villager, if not more, with that knight over here. Should he take out the siege workshop first? No, because Vinch can just make another one behind, right? This is what you do against the siege. You go in with the knights and you snipe it. Unfortunately for him, Jordan did convert a knight, and Jordan's going to try and take out the mangonel, but Vinchester took out a knight, and he's going to try and take out the mangonel, but he couldn't get it. Jordan denies that. Monk going down from Jordan, and the pressure is on, and Jordan might be coming back. The reverse sweep, potentially, on Vinchester. Game 5, Vinchester still has more vills than Jordan, but he's lost the town center there. His army numbers are very small. It's 7 military against 18. Jordan is all over Vinch right now. And the Slav archers are not paying off. I can tell you that much right now. Monk goes down. Another mangonel goes down over here. Forward villager dies. Some retribution over there, but more villagers dying on this side from Vinch. Mangonels are completely exposed over here, but there's nothing to take them out from Vinch. EC, thank you for the 6 months, dude. I think Jordan has this. I think he has this. Vinchester, what happened? Why cav archers with Slavs? Why? I feel like he could have gone into just pike siege defense. Alright, cav archers over here. Vinch isn't giving up yet. Still has more villagers. Still has a better eco. But not for long. Oh, maybe he saves the TC, folks. All the mangonels from Jordan are going to die. Mangonels die. The knights from Jordan are under the TC as well. But he's killing a lot of vills. He's killing vills there. He's killing vills at the back here. He's killing vills at the wood line over here. Military numbers are falling for Jordan, but there's more knights coming in. And they're raiding everything, and Jordan's got to be feeling really good about himself right now. The villager lead is now in his favor. Vinchester is losing so many vills here. He has 2 TCs, so he can repopulate. But he has nothing to deal with the knights at the moment. Now Jordan comes over to this side. He's going to be killing more villagers over here. Vinchester losing so much. Oh my god, he's down to 48 vills here, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the GG soon. Jordan has military everywhere. Oh my god, villagers dying left and right. Oh, this is so brutal. And Vinch is still making Slav archers. Why? Mackin, thank you for the 5 gifted. Nobody else, right? Nobody else, right, Mackin? Nobody else to gift to. Just me. Thank you so much. Holy, what a series of events there. And Jordan is all over him. He's on the gold back here. I feel like Jordan got his second wind. Somewhere in that 3rd game, Jordan got his second wind. He's playing really well now. Villagers dying over here. Oh no. Jordan now adding a second TC. He knows he has this. Jordan knows he has this. All he's seeing are cav archers from the Slavs. He's not seeing anything. He knows he's kicked him off gold a number of times. He knows this TC is idle over there. He knows that Vinchester's main army can't even fight him in a straight up fight. Yeah. The GG is about to come in here for Winchester, and I think Jordan has done the not impossible, but unlikely, improbable comeback from 2-0, winning in game 5. Vinch losing Vills back here again, losing this TC, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winchester calling the GG right now. He fights on. He buys wood with gold, and he's going to fight on here, folks. 50 villagers for Vinchester, 69 vills for Jordan. Comes out with the vills right here. Trying to push back this Mangonel. He's trying to kill this Mangonel over here, but he's going to lose that villager as well, and there's the GG right there. That man, this was the last straw here as he dramatically falls over, and Jordan, anyone who was huffing the copium, I mean, it hit, did it not? It hit pretty good there. Jordan coming back. Great set there. Great set. And Jordan was super tired, and it has to be said, Vinchester is probably super tired as well. It's late for him. And Jordan moves on to the games tomorrow, the semifinals. And we'll take a look at the bracket after this, but well played from Jordan. Well played from Vinchester as well. Good performance in the tournament. Probably the best game of the tournament I've seen so far against Plateau. Didn't pull out the victory there, but what a fighter for sure. Katie, not even at all here. Eco, you see the food right there. I don't understand why Vinch wouldn't simply go into Siege Pike. Maybe because he was just so far behind, or even like Monk Siege of his own could work. But maybe he expected more cav archers from Jordan and less knights. Didn't expect the +2. I don't know. Jordan is just being quiet on his stream. Oh, he's probably tired, man. He's just taking in the moment. It was a good comeback, dude. It was a good comeback. You love to see it.